So, I am so excited to share with you the second edition of the Self Mastery Oracle deck. This is what the box looks like. I just redid it. And when you open the box, this is what it looks like. There's a little guide booklet and a 42 card deck of cards with a cute little ribbon and a sweet little box, an explanation of how it works. So, the Self Mastery Oracle deck was birthed a couple years ago in November and December of 2023. And I was in a pretty rough spot at that point in time. I was in Asheville doing a cat sit, and I had just broken up with my ex, and I was just in a tizzy of confusion, and energetically I was like opening up on a consciousness level in a way that is beyond explanation, and I was by myself and I was looking for support. And so I got the guidance from my dragon guides to create a card deck and a way of supporting myself. So literally the first day that I started receiving this information, I got the number 42, that there would be 42 cards, and I got all of the words, like a download of what are these cards going to be about. And so day after day for a 45-day period of time, I was guided to illustrate and to basically write this booklet, but I got the download of the words that these cards were representing. And so each of these cards is like a passage through an alchemical process. So if you're needing support to go inward and to get guidance from your own intuitive compass, from your own inner knowing, it's a way of helping you navigate your own inner world through processes of change, through making decisions, through shifts in your life. Maybe you're in a transition, could be with work, could be with a relationship, could be with your health. Whatever that looks like for you, when you're navigating change, it's a way of tuning in and asking for resources and support so that you can align your own energy fields and make decisions for yourself that are in your greatest good and to your benefit. And so when I read cards for other people, this is one of my favorite things to do. It's so fun. I shuffle the deck and I have you tune into your heart space. And I'm going to do a little reading right now, and it's going to be a general reading. Today is January 26th, 2026. And so based on the energies going on today, I'm in Virginia, in Charlottesville, and we're pretty much snowed in. It snowed yesterday, a big storm, and it's all frozen over today, so everybody's indoors. And I figured this is such a great time to do a card reading and to tune in. So a card already fell out. The card that came through is the Spirit of Dance. So if you tune into this energy, you can feel, look at the image, look at the colors popping out. A little bit of a screen glare, but I think you can see it. And this is a pretty obvious card. This is movement, the need for movement to get your energy moving, to shift directions, change your perspective on whatever's going on, and doing that through the movement of your body. So that's just one example of the different resources and processes that this deck takes you through. So another example might be, let me just cut the deck, see what pops out. Ha! The Spirit of Dance. Okay, the universe is definitely sending a message. All right, when I get off this call, I'm going to have a dance party. No, really, I am. So, I would love to sit with you if you're working through anything. Usually a card pull is either 3, 5 cards. Sometimes a cross will come out. I kind of do everything very intuitively. So just based on your question and what the field is informing, I basically work with you to tune into the symbolism of the card. And if there's anything that wants to pop out of the guidebook, I don't read the whole book. I just kind of let the words pop out that are relevant to the energy that's flowing through. And also, as we're moving through, sometimes it's like this was the past and now you're moving through this process toward the future type of card reading. And in that case, a lot of times sound will actually come through me. Like I will start singing and humming as we're going along. So just so you know, that's just kind of how I like to do it. And it's just how I end up reading. And I think it also assists the movement of the energy when I'm doing that, because I'm a pretty musical creature. And yeah, this is a lot of fun. And after I made this deck, I didn't actually know that I would be sharing it with anyone. I got that guidance after I completed it, and it was like, okay, I'm done. Now what? It was like, all right, now format it, print it. So you can purchase this deck on gamecrafter.com. There's a link on the website, selfmasteryoracle.com. This is a good card. Nourishment. So if you're in need of some form of nourishment, just tune into what's popping off of the card. And sometimes even like the number, the word will pop off, or you'll tune into a form of nourishment that's not actually on the card. It's more about the vibration and the frequency of what is nourishing to you. And then you tune in and it's like, ooh, I could really use a bath, that form of nourishment, or taking a walk with someone, and that would be nourishing, or having a cup of tea, which is already on here. That's like a green tea. So if you do purchase this deck at any point, or if you get a reading from me, I would love to hear your feedback and your experience on it. And I hope this deck benefits you in moving through these changing times that we are in. All right. See you.